1, 2, 3, wins championship back. And then your guy comes out.
You mean he retains the...
Yes, he retains it. I'm sorry. You know what I meant. And then your guy comes out, Mr. KO. You know, comes out of nowhere. You don't even see him come in the ring, and he power bombs him. Kevin Owens comes in, power bombs him. That's all.
Guy?
Yeah. Power bombs him. Doesn't mess with Adrian Neville. So I don't know what they're gonna do with these guys. I want to see Adrian Neville out of NXT first, because I think from all the rumors we've been talking about that he apparently will be called up soon.
I think he's done. I don't think you see them again. I don't think you see the three of them
but that's fine
until they're on Raw together.
But
no, which is fine, because like we've said before in the show, in 6 months you need to call Kevin Owens up to the top.
Well, in 6 months, Sami Zayn better already be up there.
He might not be, but Kevin Owens you better call up soon.
I mean, I think Sami Zayn needs to be up there.
You got to capitalize on what they're doing. The two of them, or the three of them, Neville, Zayn, and Kevin Owens. You got to bring, and Kevin Owens is not young.
Yeah,
so
he's only got a few more years, and I'm like,
no, he's got some.
I mean, he could wrestle till he's 40.
He's probably got 10 years, man. At least
he ain't wrestling until 45, man. If he's 35 right now, he's gonna wrestle for maybe 5 years, but he can make those 5 years count if they call him up soon.
That's what I'm saying.
But they need to get Sami Zayn in there first, because Sami Zayn has done his time. He needs to be on the roster.
So are you? But no, they will. I'm just saying, they'll call him up sooner or later. I thought it was great him showing up. And doing what he does. He's awesome.
But they needed him to show up because, I mean, I was like, because there was 3 minutes left, and I was like, all right, when does he show up? And he showed up. They showed the replay. All of a sudden, he came out of nowhere. They didn't even show him getting in the ring. He just, he was behind Sami Zayn in power bombs. So that's how they ended it. And everyone was booing Owens, which is great. There was a few people cheering. There was a little fan section. So... And I don't know, but they need to capitalize on these guys. You're right. They need to. These guys are going to be the future of the WWE.
And I think the sooner the better.
Oh, yeah.
As far as bringing them up. Because they can come up and I think you do a roster cut. I think there's some guys you get rid of. You bring these guys up. And
who?
What? You get rid of?
Yeah, who would you get rid of?
I can think of one right now. Adam Rose, peace, brother. See you later. Another one, I would say, oh, man, who else was I thinking? Zack Ryder's still on the payroll. I would say, hold on a second. Actually, I got a song for this segment. Hit you. Split you. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told you I had to play the song sometime today.
Oh God. Yeah.
Listen, I could see Zack Ryder. See you. The Long Island Z's not been working lately. There's guys like him. You're still pushing Sin Cara or Hunico. Okay, I know he's part of the Lucha Dragons. No, Sin Cara wrestled on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, or yesterday, against Wade Barrett for the IC belt. Again.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't make any sense because Sin Cara is a tag team, an NXT tag team champion, so he doesn't need to be.
So you're double dipping.
Yeah, he does not need to be on the main roster. Same thing with Curtis Axel. If you're going to be in NXT, stay in NXT.
Right. Well, the same thing with Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
You got a lot. You're wearing thin a lot of places. Bless her soul. Cameron needs to be gone anyway. But there's people that you can make a cut and bring these people up.
I mean, you could,
or you could bring them up. If you're telling me you got Sin Cara fighting Wade Barrett, and he's the NXT Tag Team Champion, why are you not putting one of these younger guys against Barrett? Yeah. And then you can keep Sin Cara the Tag Team Champion, and he doesn't have to do both.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because, it looks like they're going to be calling the Lucha Dragons up soon here. Because it looks like they're going to lose to the Vaudevillains. The Vaudevillains are going to be the new NXT.
Nah, they'll keep them down there for a while. Because if they just brought the Ascension up, dude, they ain't going to bring up another tag team that fast.
You know, tell you the truth, that'd be really good heat if they brought up the Lucha Dragons. Because they can say, well, we beat you guys, Ascension. And, then they have somebody. Because I'm tired of seeing these damn wrestlers from... these local wrestlers wrestling them, because this is wrong.
No, but there's other tag teams in the division. I can say 2, Los Matadors, Echo Primo. Hey, see you, brothers.
Yeah, no, they need to be gone.
I'm just saying, you need to have influence of these younger guys.
What about Jack Swagger? Would you get rid of him?
Probably because you ain't using them.
Yeah.
You're not using these guys. But, besides, you got anything else to add in NXT?
No,
you done?
Yeah, I'm good with NXT.
Right. Some rumors we got is Wrestling Legend, which Wrestling Legend is something I never thought I'd hear said with Bill Goldberg. Says he's still interested in a return to the ring.
Why do you not want him to be a wrestling legend? 'Cause
he's not a wrestling legend.
Yeah.
He's not even a Hall of Famer, dude. No offense.
That's what they call them. They call them legends when they're not Hall of Famers yet. That's what it is. I remember they used to call Brock Lesnar a WWE legend when he was out of the ring. It's just what they do. Now, I don't know if I want to see Goldberg back in the WWE, though.
he probably won't come back. I want to talk about some rumors before the end of the show. It was announced that I'm reading ahead here because they've already taped the next 3 weeks of NXT. Okay, you do know it's been taped.
NXT's been taped?
Yeah, 3 weeks. You do know that, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not watching anymore. Can't watch it anymore.
Oh, be quiet.
So I don't watch TNA.
You're watching. But anyway, the next live takeover event will air on the network February 11th. The main event will feature newly crowned Sami Zayn defending the title against Kevin Owens.
Well, good. That's how it needs to be. That's good. Then that means Adrian Neville's done. He's going to be called up. Good.
Also, NXT Women's Champion Charlotte will defend in a 4-way match against Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch, and Charlotte.
Okay, I get Becky and I get Sasha. I don't get Bayley. So
she's been in it before. That's the reason.
That's weird. Okay.
But that's your main event for that next.
That's the main event?
No, that's not the main event, but that's on the card.
Okay.
You'll probably see something with Bull Dempsey and everything else.
Yeah.
Another story I want to talk about real fast. I need to get to it. WWE and USA has agreed to bring back Tough Enough. Starting next
man.
Year. Yeah.
All right. Good.
So you will see Tough Enough back again. And if you subscribe to the W Network for $9.99, you have the first season of Tough Enough, where Steven said it is awesome. I watched it. I saw it originally. I'll probably go back and watch it because I loved the show, and I like Maven.
I'm not gonna lie. I only watched like 2 episodes. I watched the first and the last. I didn't watch all of them. But
that's no fun, dude.
It's
how
so fun.
do you watch something at the beginning?
You already knew what happened when they showed Maven. I'm like, oh, that's the guy that won. Because what was his title for the first 5 years in WWE, or for the 3 years he was in WWE? Oh, Tough Enough champion Maven coming to the ring. I mean, they always called him that. I mean, he was known for that. But, heck, I still like Nydia. I think she's hot. She overpasses AJ or Sunny in my greatest of all
Really?
time.
You put her past AJ and Sunny?
That's right, I said
all
it.
Right, Mike.
Yeah, come on, Mike. I want to hear you say something
Mike,
about
we
that.
miss you, buddy. I mean,
we do.
We do miss you, but you want to hear him say what?
I want to hear what the experts have to say of what I just watched. That's right. I'll just make my own.
Why are you stealing lines from Mike, dude?
Because I can.
Dude, that's horrible.
He's the only one I can steal lines from. I can't steal them from you.
Oh,
I don't want to steal them from you.
you shouldn't. You absolutely should not do that.
I love her so much. She's my favorite. She's my new favorite. She's passed Sunny as my favorite. AJ should be on it.
Hey,
JBL.
All right. So, yes, J.B. will. But, yes, Tough Enough returns.
That's cool.
A couple other things. Stephanie explains why the Elimination Chamber has been phased out. She was on a podcast. Why can't we get you on our podcast, but she goes to Nerdist.com podcast?
Oh, she went to the Nerds, huh?
Yeah.
She went to Nerdist. Chris Hartberg, cool dude.
One of the most interesting topics was why the Elimination Chamber is gone this year. She said it was mostly related to logistics, hanging the chamber structure, which weighs 10 tons.
Wow.
It says many arenas across the U.S. have been adding elaborate high-tech scoreboard above where the ring is set up. It becomes increasingly hard to hang the chamber in those arenas. She said she assured the host that Fastlane will still be an exciting event as the last stop on the road to WrestleMania. Don't worry, we will deliver. Because the new event after the Rumble going to WrestleMania is called Fast Lane. Slow down. It's Fast Lane.
What did they do?
Don't get in the slow lane. You better get in the fast lane because we'll deliver.
You just told me to settle down. So how am I in the fast lane if you tell me to settle down?
Because you're going a little bit too fast. I get you to slow down.
No, but what was it before it was Elimination Chamber? There was one they did every year before WrestleMania, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Armageddon. Was it?
It might have been Payback or No Way Out.
It
was No Way Out.
Do No Way Out again.
I agree.
Man, or King of the Ring, do something. Gosh, bring it back.
A couple other things real fast. We got about 2 minutes. There's talk of splitting the roster into brands again. With SmackDown moving Thursday nights, the E wants to make it a can't-miss show. One idea seriously talked about is a soft brand split where WWE superstars, not all, would be exclusives of Raw or SmackDown. They say the officials are working on the idea right now, but they're talking about another split.
I mean, I guess if you really want to. They do need to make SmackDown watchable again, and I guess that would help. I mean, it's not going to be the same though. That's the thing. You're never going to have SmackDown the same that it was years ago, where it was its own show. It's never going to be that way until you get awesome writers, until you get a good GM at that place.
They are talking about also Heath Slater. The assault charges have been dropped.
Yay!
Heath Slater, so you should see him back, hopefully by the Rumble.
We miss you, buddy.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead. What else?
That's it. Good for Heath Slater. Good that he's coming back.
Also, WWE recently applied for a trademark for the term bragging rights. So it looks like the company is bringing back the pay-per-view bragging rights.
So it does look. So they'll probably do that again, then, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you got anything to add before we end the show here?
Well, if you're going to bring back bragging rights, bring back King of the Ring, man.
You're complaining about that still.
Yeah, I will, because they need to bring it back. You just stopped it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Bring it back.
Bring it back, he says. He says bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring it around town, people.
All right. Well, that's it. That's great. All right. Well, that's the end of the show this week. Next week, we'll have another show before the Super Bowl and the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
So
we got two
big things coming up next week. Thank you for listening to Wrestling Attitude. Check us out on Stitcher, Spreaker, and iTunes. And see you next week, everybody.
Woo.
Biscuits and gravy.